Welcome to my channel, and today I like to show you what I am doing with small pieces of fabric, the book of sample in the store. So here, after I am preparing the fabric and after I am removing the paper that laying with a big amount and strong glue, and I am disconnecting all of the fabric pages from the page book, sample book in the store. Then I am trying to create something. So here I am trying to measure, and here I'm trying to do something useful because those pieces are beautiful. I have a lot of them. A lot of them I donated because it's too much. But some of them I like to use and make, and here I'm showing you a little bit. Here I'm playing around, so I am adding, I am opening, I am adding, and I am opening fabric, and it's a little bit confusing because you're trying to do some pieces and you're trying to put the print together because the two different pages of print. So it samples for the furniture. It's for the sofas, for the chairs. This fabric it's a little bit heavier than regular cotton. So, and I'm trying here to show you what I'm going to do. So here I cut the fabric, see the measurements, and you don't need to be precise, you don't need to be correct, you don't need to go by the millimeters or by exact, but I did what I am creating. I did extend a little bit, make a little bit wider, and I add here more fabric than the original uh, um, for that. This is my damaged fabric, the green one, that being in the factory for some years. I did wash it, and I am using this kind of, filler that needs to give a little bit stability and softness to what I am trying to create. Of course, you all trying to create beautiful things, and I'm sure that you are, but you can see on the left and right these two different colors, so I did connect in the middle, and for me it's fine because there's blue flowers here and blue flowers there, light blue, and this fabric will go inside so nobody will notice the damage from the sun and from the heat, you see. So if you don't have this kind of print, I know that not everybody has it, you can take them in. You can take jeans, you can take any fabric that from corduroy, you can use any heavy fabric that you can think of. If you don't have fillers to put inside the fabric as I do, because I reuse and upcycle, so you can take another layer of jeans or different heavy fabric, or two layers of light fabric and put inside, and it will give a nice shape. So as long as you can be creative and don't worry to put 2-3 fabrics together, they will work fine. So here I don't have enough of those, so I am trying to see the outside that it's gonna go to the wall. So I'm not worried about the fabric that's gonna go and face the wall, because the flowery fabric gonna face front, so it's gonna face everyone, but the back, it's like a back of the furniture, a back of the TV, back of something, so it's gonna face the wall, and I am not worried about it, about the color that on the back. What I'm worried is of the color of the front, and it should look nice, it should look, cute and everything else. So I do need this piece that I am creating. I do need in, in my house because I don't have comfortable things. So this is what I am using. This is not Bounty. This is the smaller round from Bounty, but it's stronger. I'm trying to push, it doesn't squeeze. You see? So diameter of this I'm going to measure and I'm going to show it to you. But I'm just saying you need to take something that it's much stronger than the regular one. The regular one is wider opening and it's much softer, and you can squeeze and it will go not good. This is what I choose. I have many rings on my home, but somehow I'm choose this one. I have of those three different sizes. You can choose, or you can do the loops by yourself and you can create. It's not a problem. The problem is I'm just giving you the example of what and how you can do things, but your creativity, it's important. It's going to be in your home, it's going to be hang on your wall, or you're going to face you, so you need to like what you did. So I'm just giving you again example, and I give you the idea more, right, to say you're gonna use, you're gonna do, you're gonna create. It's your creation. So I'm just showing you a little bit what I did. I created two of light fabrics. It was under the plate fabrics and the green fabric. This is because either it goes to the upcycle that's filled with something, or it will go and serve me well. The fabric originally was new, but because it was handled very poorly, so it was in a clothes factory, so it stays there for a long time and it's been damaged from many things. But I wash my fabric before I am creating anything. Uh, doesn't matter where they laying. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to secure those three layers. The satin fabric is like to move a lot, so it's not fabric that mm, you can use if you need something stronger and a full body, but I'm using on the bottom and it will give me nice look. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. So I did turn it on the other side. Here I'm going to do the closure, and not like that. I will show you later on. I'm just showing you the way that I'm preparing, thinking, and in the process when you're doing things, what happens is usually I plan to do something, and in the middle of doing, or in the end, or in the beginning, a little bit later on, here or there, what happens is the things are changed, so look change, or location of the stitch change, or different stitch, or need to add or take it out. So things happen all the time, when you're creating. So what I'm saying is, when you want to create something, be ready that you will need to change something, something different. Maybe not this piece, maybe you will use different color, or maybe use different piece, or maybe you're going to add something in the process. So whenever I did, and I did many videos, I said I'm going to do this way, I'm not going to do that way. And it's turned out that this way that I said, I need to do it that way that I said I'm not going to do it. Because that way that I said I'm not going to do it, it's the best way. So now I learned that I'm not going to eliminate the possibilities, and I will try and be open-minded. So I'm not making decisions, this is final. In the process of work, I am opening for any suggestions. So write me comments below how you will create, how you will do. By the way, didn't you sign up for my channel? Please sign up for my channel. My channel is in the development stages and I need more audience. So I'm asking you to sign up. I did make mistake here, and I did need to open the separate the fabric, and I did redo. So 3-4 times redo. It happens, sometimes fabric stubborn, sometimes I'm taking 4 or 5 different fabrics, and they have different reaction to the cutting process, to the sewing process, some of them changing the ways. So, and here I'm showing you, I'm measuring the diameter of this tube, this cardboard tube, but take the strong one, trust me. Or maybe you have nice piece of round wood, so it will be nice too. You don't have to take a tube. The tube is because the easy one, what I have in my hands, but you can take the one that it's be easy for you, because this is what I had, this is what I took, but it's 4.5 inches here, 4.5 inches diameter. So please, 4.5 inches or 11.5, 12 centimeters. So I'm just showing you the size that you should know of the this tube, cardboard tube. You can take nice round shaped stick of wood that you can find, or you can take nice piece, not heavy aluminum also stick, and use it. So I'm just saying, it's not just that you have to do exact the same detailed or put the same things. You can do it differently, and I will show it to you later. As long as you want to create and you need to create, you will do it. And in the process, again, you'll find the way. Where there is the will, there is the way. So you see, this is what you need. I'm creating the tunnel, and I need this tube. But you can decorate the tube, you can paint the tube, you can do whatever you like, So it's, again, your imagination and your resources, what you find there. This is what I found, what the easy one. I went to the kitchen and I just empty one that was, that had a little bit of, aluminum, and I said, okay, you can go in the different box, but I can use you before you go to the garbage. So this is what I do. I'm trying to show you here how you can use fabrics that you don't use. I don't use. I can tell you, I don't use. Many of them, they lay in the attic, and I have magical attic. Thank God I have a big one. So there's a lot of stuff there. So I'm trying to do, I need curve, I need to open, and I need to create curve. Curvy cut, it's not easy to create, so I'm gonna go and take probably the curvy ruler that I have. Yeah, ruler. And I have a lot of them, so I'm gonna take the one that I can grab, that I can see, and probably use to create the curve. The curve is important, so I'm not cutting fabric before I measure. So I'm turning the fabric on inside out, so inside, you see, I'm looking what I'm gonna, exact measurements, and then I'm gonna take the curve. I'm using here simple pencil, and where you see me putting the mark, it's in between or on top of the paint, so original painting, so nobody can see it. It's such a small. And by the way, I'm gonna cut this fabric, and the mark will go with the cut. See the ruler? Oh my goodness, I shouldn't use this ruler. It's a disaster. I'm not so good with that. Yet I'm thinking that it's good, but in the end, it doesn't give me direction what I need. I never work with this kind of ruler, and it got me confused. So you see, I took the other one, and I have another one, and I have a couple ones there, but it's not helping me. So it got me another one. It got me upset and got me confused, and I said, "What I am doing here?" And already I got, my face got red, got, and I got myself upset. I said, "What's gonna happen here if I'm not gonna do what I'm need to do, and I'm gonna stuck with the video that I can't continue to film?" So here it's not helping. Trust me, it's not helping. I am struggling here, and it's normal when you are losing the direction. As me, when I'm driving, I'm losing the direction. So this is my drive, and I lost it. So whatever I did, I couldn't understand what I'm doing, and I said, I'm doing my old time ways. Old times, it's the best times. So you see me that I did the lane, and in the middle of the lane, you see me more markings there. This is where I'm gonna cut. I put the pins around, not where I'm gonna cut, not on the cutting line. I put the pins around to hold 3 layers of fabric, and it's a huge mistake what I did. Each fabric has their own structure, and I shouldn't do so. I should use one type of fabric, but I use 3 types of fabric. And this is the lane when I'm going to cut, and I'm going to do my own curve. So this will work better, and trust me, this my old timing, the curves rulers doesn't work. See me cutting on the lane that I showed you that I'm going to cut. I did put pins. I'm going to repeat myself around the lane that I create, and I'm going to cut. Here I'm giving you advice again and again. Take exact the same fabric, maybe different color, but the structure is supposed to be the same. I struggle here, and I need to add more fabric, and I'm not telling you the whole mess that I was. I got myself the piece that I was planning, but it took me more time and more more being upset that I want to create, because this is not for video, this is not for filming. I actually need the piece and when I went to the sewing machine, it gives me a big trouble, and the green one, and the feeling, the polyester, it gives me, it's, I don't know what's happened. This is what I need to do, and this is where you need the piping. So I'm just showing you. So the cardboard piping. So everything's supposed to be good. I add another this piece that I was creating, and I add there, and I love as it is, because it mingles with the flowers. I had big piece and I had small piece as a sample, so I was very happy. And the light color, it's under, so you cannot see really. I struggle with the green ones, with the satin one. But in the end, I did add fabric, and in the end, I did, because there's going to be piping there, the cardboard pipe, and it won't be seen. But next time, I won't do so, because it's taking more time, it's taking more being upset, and I almost said I'm not going to do it. But I did. It played with me. I said, nah, who needs the piece? I need the piece, so I'm going to do it. You can watch my the others videos. I'm showing you what I'm doing with the small pieces of fabric. You can go on my channel and you can scroll down. and see more videos that how I'm using small pieces, how I'm using upcycle pieces. I do a lot of work every day. This is toilet paper. Here the revealing what I am going to do. Here you go. I'm checking. This is big size of toilet paper. You know, 1.5. They have double. This is the ring. So I have double, but I don't like use doubles. They are very big as rollers. So I do use 1.5 one. So 1.5 one, it will fit there in the pouch. So I'm trying here to see how I can connect the ring. You can do the loops. You can create loops from the fabric, different fabric. Doesn't matter, I mean different color. And you can do on top, and you can put simple piping. You can hang it on the wall also. Here, I don't know why I decided to make this ring. It took me more time to create the other piece to hang this ring, but I did. This is my creativity. This is my creation. This is my design. So sometimes I don't know why I'm doing double work, but this is life. As I'm continuing, okay, this piece that I cut the curve, the 3 layers of fabric being left. And with that, I'm going to do the piece that will hold the ring. I will cut it, I will straighten up, and I don't need more. So I said, UP, I have another piece that I badly needed, really bad. And I said, oh my God, what I'm going to do? I'm going to take different kind of fabric again, or create the same colors of fabric. I didn't have the green one, I did satin one, I didn't want it. I really didn't want it to go outside. It's very good that it's making peekaboo, you know, peeking from inside. It's looking wonderful. It's really looking wonderful. But the outside, I didn't want a green one, the green, the satin one. So I took the pencil, and I do have removable markers. I don't like to work with them. I'm sorry. So I'm taking regular pencil, you know, and I'm using them because the piece that I am marking, the fabric will go on top. So what's the point of me afraid? It's not a marker that I'm using it. It's simple as that. So when I'm doing the marking with the pencil, I'm not afraid of, you know, so it will stay. You see me, the inside, it will do the peekaboo, and nobody will see all the stains. They won't be seen because the roll of toilet paper will be there. And you see me, the markings there? This is where I'm going to go with the machine, and I'm going to do the second markings, and I will secure double. I'm going to go and do one stitch, and then I'm going to go and do here the stitch to secure it, and then I'm going to go and do second one. You know, because it's fabric, it's a roll, so it's a little bit heavier, and a little bit, not much, but I want it to stay. I don't want it to rip and fall or something happens. So you see me, this is under. Later on, after I'm gonna give the stitch, maybe I'll go and I'll trim it, maybe not. Nobody will see this. So nobody's perfect, and don't try to be perfect when you are doing this kind of creation. You need to get results and then see where you need to sharp your skills. But till then, continue create. I'm saying straight stitches, okay, straight stitches. But I'm not saying that you can go and do crooked stitches, but I need to secure the stitches. This is what I'm going to do. I will remove the pins and I will go under the sewing machine and I will do the first stitch, and then on top will go the second layer of the stitch, and you see it's around 1.5 to 2 inches between them. And this is how I feel comfortable. Somebody can do exact, you know, just create exact just for a roll of tissue, but I don't want to do exact. I want this to be more fabric, you know. So this is how it goes. See, this is the pencil marking. So I do use in many of my sewings a pencil marking. It's easy, and usually when I'm using the pencil, those marks will go inside stitches. See me what I did. Okay, the polyester is fabric, whatever it is, it's filling for the curves need to be clipped before the stitch, not with the stitch or after. You give the curve, where's the curve? Clip, 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 clip with scissors, but before the stitch, not with the stitch and not afterwards. Be careful. Here we need to be very careful at the curve. The straight line, I don't need to do so, but I need, when I'm turning on the other side, the curve will be curved and it will go smooth. Sure, I'm using iron. Yes, I'm gonna use iron. I'm gonna iron it when I'm gonna turn on the right side. I did clip the pins. I do use pins when I'm sewing, because different fabrics, they might move a little bit and change me all thing. I don't wanna, so I didn't want nothing to run away from me or go crooked. Here I'm turning on the other side and I'm checking if all the stitches and all the fabric, you see me there in the middle, I did add a piece of fabric because this satin fabric, it's really moved and it's creating me disappointment. This is how it will go. I will give, again, I will give double stitches. See me here? It's ready, and I need to go and give a stitch on top. Here my ring. I'm looking which side I'm gonna which picture I like, because there's 2 sizes of fabric, but the only what's left to do is to connect those 2 on the bottom that I'm holding now and working with my fingers. And I will start from the beginning. I want this to be straight. See, I did put piping and cardboard piping, and I did check that it will go in and not just squeeze in, but go in. See, go in and have a little bit space that will go in, not to be too tight. I'm just spinning to show you. The otherwise I can mark and go and do the stitch on the sewing machine. Here you go. Yuppie. Now, I like it the way that it is. Now, after I'll finish, I can hang here another roll. So it will be for 2 rolls. I could make more, but I don't need more. And here the ring will go. And I need to close on top, and I'm done. So only here 2 those stripes and the ring with the closing on top, and I will be done. Now go back on my sewing machine, and I will give a little bit straight stitches here just to hold it stitches should hold the whole structure. See how it's doing peekaboo, the green one, but you cannot see all the messy things, you know, that goes in the fabric. See how messy it is, that it went through a lot of weatherization, but it won't, it give peekaboo, but you won't see the stains. So you can use fabric that you don't need, or with the stains. It will give you nice look, little bit of the character, but nobody will see the stains. It goes inside. So you can reuse, you can recycle, you can upcycle. I did a mark, fold on half, and I did mark this piece, and I did mark this, the bigger piece, you know, the ring, where's the ring, I mark middle of it, and the big piece I mark middle of it, that I should connect them together. So it needs to go on the sewing machine. I'm just showing you how it looks. And I will be done. So here you see me finish. There's 2 rolls. This is not regular rolls. They tissue, they're bigger. And 1.5, almost 2. So they are heavier. And I try to look where to hang this creation. And you see me showing that way because it doesn't go in the camera the other way as it's supposed to. So now you see the ring, I did connect it. I love it. I love it because now I feel comfortable. The paper, the tissue paper will be inside, and it was my dream come true. If you didn't sign up for my channel, please do. So hit all the notification buttons and write me comments below. How you will do it, what you will do with those small pieces. I didn't went by the sizes. This is where I hang. I found the place and I hang it. And I want you to see, because the paper a little bit bigger and the size, real size of the this piece was meant to the smaller pieces, not so fat pieces of tissue. So it's a little bit on the bottom because the tissue not just heavy, it's not so heavy, but it's a little bit wider, not longer. So I'm trying to show you how beautiful it is. I love it. I love it. I love the colors. I hope you see the colors, and I hope you can create and do so. Again, your suggestions, participate. Don't forget likes. Don't forget and don't be shy to sign up. I need more audience. Why don't you do so? Well, stay healthy, stay beautiful, and of course, I hope to see you with this next time. So long. Likes. Bye-bye.